Welcome back to Detroit Piston Me Off. Today on the show, we're talking about the Detroit Pistons scoring the most points they've scored all season long versus the New Orleans Hornets and winning a game in overtime, 141-34. They almost blew it in the fourth quarter. Were outscored 30-20, but they do finish it in overtime tonight. LaMelo Ball fouls out of the game, had a great ball game, 23 points and 11 assists, but fouled out late in the fourth quarter. Pistons took advantage and win this one in overtime, and there was a lot of beautiful things to talk about for the Pistons. Let's get started on that. First off, let's talk about Killian Hayes down the stretch of the fourth quarter. Hit ridiculous three-point shots tonight. Always making me cringe, but his confidence continues to rise. Imagine a guy shooting 17% from the field in the first 15 games or so. Now is the go-to guy at the end of ball games. What a change of events indeed. Killian was great tonight in all aspects. 9 of 19 from the floor, 5 of 11 from downtown, 3 for 4 from the foul line. Killian Hayes also had 7 rebounds and 8 assists, a all-around ball game. From Killian, just 2 turnovers. Played well tonight in all aspects. But the man of the hour in much of this game, and especially in the overtime, I was wondering, when is Alec Burks going to come back in the ball game? He was left out during crunch time in the fourth quarter, and I was questioning that decision. It did bring him in with about 20 seconds left in the ball game. And in the overtime, they decided to, hey, after about 2 minutes, check out Jaden Ivey for Alec Burks. And he was the one that sealed the deal for the Pistons in overtime. And in much of this ball game was absolutely sensational, leading the Pistons with 27 points on 8 of 12 shooting in 26 minutes, scoring more than 1 point per minute tonight, 4 for 6 from behind the arc, 7 of 8 from the foul line. Did it all. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And also a block shot, big block shot in overtime. Marvin Bagley went out with injury tonight. Hopefully it's not serious, and we'll see Marvin Bagley back on the floor soon. Jalen Duren continuing to start and had a career high in rebounds tonight with 19 boards, 2 assists, 3 block shots for the big guy. Struggled from the field, 2 of 8. But when you dominate the boards like that, that's what I'm talking about. Isaiah Stewart led the Pistons tonight in minutes and played a great game. 8 of 10 shooting, starting to show a different array of arsenal on the offensive end tonight as he was taking it to the rack a few times, dribbling in, getting lands. He finished with 19 points and 11 rebounds, 2 block shots, 2 of 3 from behind the arc. He is getting the job done from all over the floor now, and it's exciting to see that for Isaiah Stewart. Bojan doing his thing tonight once again. Wasn't great in terms of shooting percentage. 8 of 19, hit some big shots, 3 of 9 from behind the arc, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 4 assists and 4 rebounds to go along with his 24 points. Now, Corey Joseph, one of the only Pistons with a negative plus-minus ratio of 14. In 13 minutes, missed his only shot, had 2 assists, and turned the ball over 4 times. Corey Joseph was a major negative tonight, and it makes me wonder, is it time to maybe go with more minutes for Jaden Ivey, who had just 28, or Alec Burks with 26? Can we leave Corey Joseph on the bench as a additional assistant coach or something? But love the guy, but he just doesn't belong out there, and in my opinion. Sadiq Bey tonight wasn't much of a factor. 2 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from behind the arc. Didn't do much else. Finished with the 5 points. New Orleans Hornets were led by a 4-headed monster tonight, as I mentioned earlier. LaMelo Ball, who did foul out in the fourth quarter, finished up with 23 and 11 assists. Terry Rozier only shot 8 of 28 from the floor tonight, 2 of 13 from the end of the arc, but 7-8 on the free throws. He also had 5 rebounds and 2 assists to go along with 25 points. Kelly Oubre led the Charlotte Hornets in scoring tonight with 28. So we got 28 from Oubre, 25 for Rozier, 23 for LaMelo Ball, and Jaden McDaniels chipped in with 21. Also, P.J. Washington scored 13, and Mason Plumlee with 12 points and 18 boards. Battling out there, got 1 less than Jalen Duren. Well, Piston fans, do me a solid, smash up that like button. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be reminded when my videos go live. The Pistons will go back to Little Caesars Arena on Friday night, December 16, versus the Sacramento Kings. And then we'll play again on Sunday, also at Little Caesars Arena versus the Brooklyn Nets, followed by a Tuesday night game, also at Little Caesars against the Utah Jazz. Well, Detroit Piston fans, I'll see you next time on Detroit Piston Me Off.